So, Diana, once again, today what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you my setup, because my setup right now is 85% complete. We're only missing like 2 things. And then we're gonna go into simple drum pad beating, whatever, so you can make some simple hip hop beats right after the intro. Hey. Alright, so if you're new to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you get notified when my pretty face has uploaded a new video. And what I'm doing is just showing you guys my come up as I do my best to get back into producing music for local artists and just getting my music out there, getting my music heard. While on the side, I'm also making music for myself because I do love writing after all. So anyways, back on business mode. So as you can see from the last 2 weeks, you guys look at the first few videos I've made on this channel, you notice that the setup is a little different, and I want to show you guys what the complete setup is supposed to look like, what I want it to look like. So right now what I have, as you'll see, is boom, check it out. This is my setup, right? Meow. I have my Alesis V25 keyboard, which I love to death. Everyone thinks it's a toy. It's not a toy. I have my laptop, obviously, and then la piece de resistance, the most important part, one of the main reasons why I insisted on getting my actual room like redone set up is because of this. Check it out. Boom, that's a 40-incher, baby. So last week you guys saw I had the mount set up, and then I had to go buy the screws. I got the TV set up. So now what I'm working on in here, what I'm making in here, I get to see up there. So the only thing missing right now from my setup is my monitors. So that's the only thing I'm missing right now. But for now, what I'm doing when I'm making music is I either use my headphones or I use the actual volume from the TV, and it's actually a pretty good setup right now. So as you guys can see, we are using Ableton Live Lite 10, and the verdict is in. I'm a pretty huge fan of Ableton. I still haven't figured all the kinks out yet because, like I said, I haven't made music in 7 years, but what I'm seeing so far, it's actually a little bit easier to navigate. At first it was like, whoa, this is too much at once, but I do think I'm actually a bigger fan of this right now. So far so good as far as Ableton. So if you're a team Ableton, drop a thumbs up. So let's get into it. All right, so what we're gonna talk about right now is we're gonna get into finger drumming, because the other day I posted a video on TikTok on like this beat that I was working on. It was like a Stranger Things type of thing, and basically I showed it to my sister and she was like, why does this sound so weird? Because it's just like, and obviously there's always gonna be a lag, but for the most part it's just like I'll make like the beat, I'll be like something like that, and then it sounds so delayed in Ableton. What I've been doing lately is practicing, and what I'm going to show you is just like 2 very basic hip-hop drum pattern beats. I'm telling you, having a dog is like having a kitten. You can argue with me all you want that it's not true, but what do you want, dude? Right now, these are the presets that I have for the actual drum pads. So I have cymbal, little kick, little hat, another hi-hat. Totally he was coming back. A little kick. That's kind of like, I guess you can call it like a snare, like a little timbale. That's my snare. And that's my favorite right there. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go over real quick 2 types of simple drum pattern techniques for hip hop songs. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with the boom, boom, something like that. All right, ready? So we go. That's just like very typical, very old school. Oh. So then obviously you just keep practicing so you get a little better at it. Right now I'm running 90 beats per minute, but obviously you can just change that based on your liking. And I wish the dog would stop annoying me. Will, what do you want? All right, Will, do you want to help me out, or are you just gonna stay there? All right, you want to lay down? So we're gonna go one more time with the. So here we go. Ready to go? Alright, so I kind of did a 2-for-1 right there. You're welcome. Hear me out, here we go. Ready? So back again on the first one. And then the other one, which is actually 3, and that's actually my preferred one. and that's actually the one I prefer to do. So obviously when you hear it sounds like a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo because you're hearing me beating up on the drum pads and you're hearing the beat as well. But obviously when you make the beat, that's not what you're gonna hear. And that's pretty much it. Alright, so here we go one more time. That sounded kind of like the intro to You Were Jerk. So the reason why learning your basic hip-hop beat is important is because that's your foundation, that's where you start, and then you start tweaking it around little by little based on what you're feeling. Oh. So the more you practice it, the better you get at it. As you can see, there's times where I'm just like practicing and I kind of lose it. Like the rhythm isn't there the whole time 100% of the way. The thing I learned was just like try to keep on track with the metronome. How it's like I kind of lose it there. So you just gotta keep practicing until you get better, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, finger drumming is one of the most basic old school ways that you create a beat. A lot of people prefer to use the actual keyboard. I have no problem using both. Right now I'm doing drum pad because I want to get better at it. 2020 is the year I told myself I was going to get better at things that I suck at. So this is something that needs practice, so I'm going to practice until I get better. Or you can just use the piano roll on the actual DAW that you're using itself. Like I said, I'm using Ableton Live 10 Lite. Eventually I will upgrade to the full suite once that money rolls in, baby. But all right, here we go one more time. So let me know in the comments section, when you make a beat, do you start off with the drums, with the percussion, or do you start off with your hi-hat? A lot of people start with the hi-hat. And yeah, let me know if you actually prefer to start off with your percussion or with your actual melody. For me, I think it just depends on my mood. So that being said, I really hope you appreciate this conundrum of a video. This was all over the place, and you can thank my wonderful dog for it. But honestly, I do truly appreciate those of you that watch my videos, those of you that have subscribed, those of you that have left your commentary. Everything I do take into consideration because I'm trying to get better at this. And for those of you that are following along, I truly appreciate it. And like I always say, don't sleep on me, baby. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. With that being said, later.